Hello and welcome to another beauty box unboxing, and also Happy New Year. It's New Year's Day 2024 here in the UK, and I'm in a fairly hopeful frame of mind that this year is going to be a good one. Anyway, I decided to do an unboxing because it's the first time I've had to film since the beginning of the festivities, the beginning of the Christmas period. So it's a little bit late, I'm afraid. This is the Cohorted box for December 2023. Now, as you can see, there's no sleeve with it. I think it came with a sleeve saying that it was a collaboration with BareMinerals, but to be quite honest with you, I can't remember because I got it before Christmas. Now, it's also a different box, isn't it? It's not the usual square, sturdy, lovely box that I used to like getting, but I'm guessing it's a way for them to cut costs in at this time when they probably need to. Anyway, this is a subscription box which costs £39.99 per month. It works 1 month in advance, meaning that you'll receive your first box on between the 1st and the 15th of the following month from which you order it. So if you order it in January, you're going to get February's box. Now, I don't actually know what February's box is at the moment because their website on the 1st of January is still showing the box for January, which I think you had to subscribe to in December. That's This Works is the brand name. That sounded like I was saying words that were out of place then, but yes, that box for January is a This Works one, I think. Don't know what February's is, so if you probably look from tomorrow onwards, it might be showing on the website. Now, if you do want this particular box, which is the BareMinerals one, they are selling it on their online shop at the moment. If you go to their shop, I think it's under something called Collections, and you should find it there, or you can do a little search for BareMinerals and it'll pop up. But that will be £50 plus delivery charges, I think. Now, when I did order a box from them the one time, it was £6 delivery in the UK, so it's not the cheapest. But the value of this box is £108.93. So if you do like BareMinerals, it might be worth a look. Now, Cohorted always has a leaflet which takes you to with a QR taking you to their app. So if you're new to Cohorted, you'll have to download that first. To be honest, even if you're not new to Cohorted, you might have to uninstall and re-download because it is a little bit temperamental, that app. This time I went to it and it showed December, but then it showed all of November's products. So that was a bit weird. So I did my uninstall, re-download, and it worked fine as normal. Now, Cohorted described BareMinerals as a cosmetics brand founded in 1995. The company is known for its mineral-based products which use pure and natural ingredients. So the first item in here, now I think I have had this before. I remember getting this quite a couple of years ago, I think. It's the SkinLongevity Long Life Herb Serum. It's 15 mils. Cohorted has it as an RRP of £17, although it's actually showing on the brand's website for £18 at the moment. And the Cohorted app says that this serum contains niacinamide, which is also known as vitamin B3. It helps to strengthen the skin barrier and soften the look of fine lines and wrinkles. It also helps reduce blemish, scarring and dark spots. It evens skin tone and fights excess shine. It also contains boosted long life herb, mineral-rich plant extract, responsibly sourced from Okinawa, Japan, now boosted to help skin resist visible signs of aging caused by daily damage, and California poppy, which provides an antioxidant protection to help defend skin against free radical and environmental damage. So basically you use this after cleansing, smooth 2 pumps over the entire face and neck. You can use it daily, morning and night. So this is what it looks like. It's actually really nice. It's sort of simple packaging, but kind of, I like the way that looks and the way it feels. It's got a nice feel to that sort of container. Anyway, this is what it looks like on the back of your hand. It's a lovely feeling serum. It's very, very silky and soft. And it does go beautifully on your face. It's got a little smell to it. I think that's almost lemony, you know. I thought it was herbal before. but there's a sort of a lemony freshness, a gentle freshness to it. I'm going to be using this in my nighttime routine. I've decided that I'm using niacinamide, which I've sort of not used that much, or certainly not consistently before in my routines. Like some other things like vitamin C I always use, but I'm going to try and use niacinamide products and see what happens. Nighttime, definitely nighttime. That's where it will fit in the best, I think. So I'm happy to get this because I've got one niacinamide product at the moment, but it's only tiny. So this one will be the next product that I use. Okay, the next item. Oh, my skin felt lovely and soft afterwards and just right for putting moisturiser on. The next item product in here is the Prime Time Original Pore Minimising Primer. This is 15 mils. It's got an RRP Cohorted says of £17, but the brand does have this on their website as a mini at £16. They say our new and improved velvety smooth gel primer minimises the look of pores and blurs imperfections for a natural filter effect. They also mention that it extends makeup wear for up to 12 hours and controls oil for 24 hours. So with this, you only need a small amount and you apply to your entire face after skincare. Allow it to dry before applying your foundation. So although the description does mention it's a gel, I forgot when I went to use it this morning and was kind of surprised. I don't know why. I think I was expecting a cream for some reason. And it is a gel. So that's what it looks like there. And if we just blend that in, you really do not need much of this. I'm not showing you, am I? I think I've got the camera a bit too high, a bit higher than normal. I don't think there's much of a smell to this one, and you just leave it sort of dry, and it does give that lovely sort of smooth base for makeup. So I'm happy with that. I am actually looking for a new primer at the moment. I've got a few to choose from, but I think I might actually go with this one. I liked the way it felt, and it was a good base for my foundation, although my face is just aging and aging. I don't think I've drunk enough water over Christmas, so I need to up the water levels because I do think that really does help my skin more than probably anything else. Okay, the next product in here is a mascara. It's the Strength and Length Mascara, so it's only a small one, 4.5 mils. So Cohorted has the RRP of £14, so the brand hasn't got this size on their website, but a lot of other suppliers do, and it looks like it is a similar price of £14. If you do end up liking this, the brand are offering the full size version for £16.10 at the moment instead of £23, so it might be worth having a look at that. And they say this vegan mascara is infused with plant-based lash serum powered by red clover flower and peptides. It lengthens, lifts and defines and is proven to strengthen and enhance for visibly longer, healthier lashes over time. It's got a unique patent pending paddle brush, it's hard to say, and is smudge-proof, flake-proof, clump-proof, ophthalmologist tested and safe for contact lens wearers. So I did use this today. It is an interesting one. So it's the first time I used it today. This is what it looks like. So it's only a little one, but it's fair enough. To be honest, I kind of like the little ones because then you don't feel too bad if you don't use them consistently, and you kind of get through them a little bit better than the bigger ones. This is what the brush looks like. Now, I'll try and show it you against my hand because it is a really weird brush. I had to properly look at it with my glasses before I put it on because I didn't really understand how it worked. So it seems to have the brushes at the two sides and then a flat bit in the middle. I used it the first time today. I should have practiced because I used it on this eye first, ended up poking myself in the eye, getting a big blob here, a big blob there. I'm trying to use my fringe to hide it because I'm not sure it looked great. When I got to this eye, I kind of got the hang of it. I sort of did it so that I did the brush at a sort of angle and then sort of followed up with the flat bit. I don't know whether that was right, but that's the way it kind of worked for me, and it did do all right on that eye. And this is normally my troublesome eye, but it did all right. So I'm going to continue using it and see if I get the hang. Look, I've got all mascara. I must have made a right old mess earlier because it's gone on my hand again now. So this is what my lashes look like. So bear in mind, this is the one that it went a bit wrong, and this is the one that I think it did a little bit better on. So what I do like about it is the fact that it's got the serum in, so hopefully it does strengthen and maybe hopefully lengthen lashes over time. So it's worth a try, because I have been trying to use products like that. I'm not sure that I'm getting massive results, to be honest, but I'm just going to keep trying and see which one works best for me. But yeah, I'm happy enough with that. I just need to get the hang of the very odd brush. Okay, the next item. Now this one I haven't used, so this is the only thing. No, there's another thing actually. This I haven't used. It's the BareMinerals, of course it is. It's the Mineral Veil Loose Powder in the shade Original Translucent. It's 9 grams. It's got an RRP of £31.50. They say a weightless, talc-free, loose setting powder that sets makeup and extends wear while blurring the appearance of pores and fine lines and absorbing excess oil for a soft focus finish with no flashback. And the brand suggests using a brush to sweep across your T-zone, cheeks, or all over your face to set your makeup. They also say that for oilier complexions or in humid climates, you can apply the setting powder before your foundation, then reapply as a last step to set your makeup. So I haven't used it. I don't tend to use setting powders. I tend to use setting sprays. So I'm not really sure what to do with this. I probably won't keep it. I don't think I've had it before, but I probably won't keep it. Now, if you did get it, I think you open it by pulling this little tab here. Oh, I'm not sure, something's going on. I'll probably give this to a friend so they won't mind me opening it. If I can open it, I can't open it. Just bear with me, I'll pause and I'll get back to you. Okay, so that needed the help of tweezers to pull that out. So basically this pulls out like that, and then you see the little holes that you can get your powder from, and then it does turn around as well, so you can close it up like that. So I have got a brush up here, so I'll see. I'm guessing you tap it out onto, well, I always tap it out onto the lid because it's just a bit easier. That's what it looks like. Can you see that colour there? Now, I'm not good with setting powder, so I'm probably doing this all wrong, so just bear with me. I'll pop it on I think my chin's probably the shiniest bit. I'll just do it everywhere. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't really use this, you see, so just do that. See if it feels any smoother. Yeah, I'll probably be passing that on to someone else. Does it? Oh, yeah. It always does shock me that it does feel really smooth after you put a setting powder on, doesn't it? It does feel really soft and smooth, actually. So I really might try that today and see what it looks like after a while, because I always assume it's going to make me feel all dry and horrible, but that feels really silky and soft. So I know I've said this before, I will maybe try it out for a longer period of time than I normally do and see what I think. Okay, but I'll probably end up giving it away, knowing me. The next product is the Mineralist Comfort Matte Liquid Lipstick. There. This is 1.3 mils. Cohorted has the RRP of £7.43. Now, I couldn't find this size anywhere, but a full size is 3.5 mils and it's £20. So actually that valuation, I did a little calculation and it is pretty much spot on, £7.43. I think it was £7.42, blah, 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 lots of other numbers after, and they've rounded it up. The shade is Spirited, which the brand describes as a warm mid-toned rose. And they say this delivers rich velvety colour in one swipe. It has a weightless whipped formula which glides on easily. It's non-drying and sets quickly and comfortably. It provides up to 6 hours of transfer-resistant wear. Lips look visibly smoother instantly, and it's clinically shown to improve lip smoothness over time. So I'm pretty sure I've had this before, but I don't know where it is. So I could have spent an hour or so looking for it, but I thought, you know what, I'm just going to give it a go, see what I think. If I like it, I'll keep it. If I don't, I might pass it on. I've actually got it on now. So I tried it out. I left it just as it was for a while, but it did start to feel a little bit too dry for me because I'm not good with matte lipsticks. My lips tend to be on the dry side no matter what I do. So I added some lip gloss, which made it feel a little bit better. It is an interesting colour, and it really is like one of those stain ones because I put it on my hand first of all. So this is the pad. I'm not really showing you properly, am I? But that's the sort of paddly brush. I know it's got a name, but I've forgotten it. And that's the colour, that's the shade. So I have got it on now. It's not normally my shade, but do you know what? This time of year, I think it's quite nice to go a little bit bright. And it's all right. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. It's not something I would normally wear. But I think maybe if you pair it with something else, it might be okay. And it definitely leaves the colour on you. I've been wearing it for a good couple of hours at least now. Definitely leaves the colour on you. When I put it on my hand, as I said earlier, it just left the stain there, so I had to give it a good old scrub before I started filming. Okay, the next item is something that might go with it, and I haven't tried this out yet. It's the Mineralist Lip Gloss Balm. It's 4 ml in the shade Heart. This has an RRP of £22, although if you want this one, it is on offer on the brand's website at the moment for £15.40. And they say a hybrid gloss and balm in one. This vegan formula is packed with cold pressed fruit oils. It provides sheer colour and glossy shine with no stickiness and has a comforting balm texture which nourishes and smooths lips. Lips are left feeling softer, smoother and more hydrated both instantly and over time. And they describe the shade Heart as a pink mauve. So you can wear it alone for sheer glossy colour, or you can layer over lipstick to add shine and dimension. So I thought I would give that a go now. And as I said, I haven't looked at this one yet, so I don't think I've had it ever before either. Oh, it's quite nice, isn't it? I quite like this little goldy, is that goldy coloured top? Let's have a look at the applicator. That's what it looks like. It's nice enough. Let's see if I can pop it on while we're filming. I actually think that goes quite well. I can't see properly, but I think it goes well. Got a very big magnifying mirror down there. Honestly, I recommend to get one of these. I think it's 10 times magnifying mirror when you start to lose your eyesight. I mean, it's not a good look to look at yourself that magnified, but it is worth doing. Yeah, I think I like that. There's a slight taste to it. Oh no, that's not good for me. There's a slight fruity taste to it, almost strawberry or berry, which isn't good for me because I'll end up licking it all off. I can hear Snowy trying to get in as well. If she carries on, I will let her in. She can say Happy New Year to you. Okay, finally, there is a lovely perfume sample. I'm going to let her in. I'll be back in a sec. Here we go. Say hello. Happy New Year, Snowy. I think I'm a bit too... Poor old Snowy. Sorry, baby. There you go. There you go. Say Happy New Year. Yeah? Oh, I love you so much. Right, I'm going to pop her down because she probably won't want to stay on my lap. Right, I'm probably covered in little white hairs now, but you know, that's what you get for having dogs, and it's definitely something that you can put up with. Right, the perfume sample in here is by Goldfield and Banks, and it is the Silky Woods Elixia. So I really like this perfume brand. We had another perfume by them in I think it was a Cohorted box earlier this year, and it was called Ingenious Ginger, I think, and it was one of my favourite perfume samples of the year. So I was excited to try this one out. Now, this is very interesting. I'll tell you what they describe it as: a celebration of the abundance of organic ingredients in Australia and the homegrown innovation with which they are transformed into essences coveted across the globe. To a modern sillage of suede, exotic vanilla and smoky tobacco leaves, Goldfield and Banks has added refined essences of saffron, incense, ylang ylang and native sandalwood. So this is obviously just there's no value to this, I guess, a little sample size. And I have got it on, I put it on this morning. Do you know what? It's a really interesting perfume. It's definitely got vanilla, but there is a hint of smoke still in this one. When you first put it on, it's mainly sort of smoky, tobacco-y, and it reminded me of something sort of savoury, smoky. I'll try it now and see if it does it again, because it is really interesting. Yeah, it's such a strange smell, and I can't decide whether I don't like it or I love it. It's literally like that. Because it is quite interesting. You can smell vanilla at the same time as the smoke for quite a while. It reminded me of sort of roasted chestnuts. It also reminds me of smoke from a chimney. So it's really good for this time of year. It's interesting and I like it. I think I am going to wear this a lot and see what other people think of it. It does really mellow out into more of a vanilla smell, but there is still that smokiness in the background. But when it starts off, it's definitely more smoke than vanilla, massively so, but still vanilla. Very clever. Like that brand. Anyway, that's the end of the box. So it is pretty good. If you wanted to get this for £50, you can do. Obviously, I really like that serum. The primer's lovely too. The mascara, I can't find anything now. I literally can't find anything. I don't know where that primer's gone. It must be on here somewhere. There it is. Primer's nice too. The mascara, I think once I get used to that brush, I think I will like it. But it is a bit of an interesting brush to get used to. I don't know why I'm showing you again. Then we had the setting powder, which did make my face feel, I just don't know. I don't know. I can't make my mind up on setting powders. Then the lip products. So the matte lipstick, which actually it's all right. It was all right. And then I do like this one, I think. I have to look closely really when I finish the video, and then I'll probably say, oh no, I don't like it. And then the lovely perfume sample. I think that's it. Nice box. I love Cohorted though. I am kind of biased, but if you did want to look in their shop anyway, they still have some of their old boxes available. I think there was the Murad one was there, Kate Somerville, Wren, and you can get some amazing products for £50 plus the delivery charges if you like those particular brands. Those happen to be three of my favourites, which were why I plucked those ones out. But there are other brands in there as well. And I'm very much looking forward to, sorry, just checking that's in the right place. Very much looking forward to January's box, because this works. And I think there might be stuff in there for sleep, helping with sleep, which I love stuff like that. So I'm excited about that. Anyway, I hope you have some great plans for 2024. Mine is really I haven't got a resolution. I'm not doing New Year's resolutions. So I'm doing New Year's sort of intentions, what I intend to do. And I intend to get fit and healthy, because I have lapsed really badly over Christmas, sort of from the beginning of December really. and I've been very unhealthy. I haven't been doing my exercises, I've been eating rubbish, and then you get chocolates, don't you, for Christmas, and then I always do that thing where I think I've got to eat them all before January, so then I just stuff my face full of chocolate instead of saying no, I don't need to do that. I stuff my face full of chocolate and then think, why have I put on loads of weight, which I have done. And you know, I think I can accept myself. I'm not going to hate myself for that. I accept that that is what I've done, and I understand how I did it and why I did it and what's happened. So I'm going to now make amends for that and try and do my exercises, eat healthier. And I'm kind of craving healthy food, which is always a good thing. Cut down on my alcohol a lot over Christmas, that's a first, and that's a really positive thing. And I'm not doing what they do dry January, don't they? And I'm not going to do that, because if I tell myself I'm going to do dry January, I won't do it. Then I'll rebel. My inside will rebel against that and say, no, I'm having a drink. So I'm just going to try and continue cutting down, drinking more water. That's a definite. Yeah, I have hopes for 2024. I'm normally very miserable in January and February. If you watch my videos last year, you probably remember that I was a very miserable person in January and February. I'm going to try not to be. So I'm going to try and keep up with my videos. They might not be as frequent as last year. I'm going to try and do as many as I can, but it just depends on my mood. I've decided I'm not going to film if I'm miserable, because I don't want to pass on that misery to you. I want you to have me being happy and passing on my positive vibes. But if I do feel miserable, I might just have a weekend off. Hopefully all will be good though. And I feel like it will be okay. Just whittering on with the same old stuff as per usual. So as far as beauty boxes are concerned, I am actually thinking of cancelling a couple. I've already cancelled Look Fantastic, and I haven't resubscribed as yet. I haven't seen a box that was enough for me to resubscribe. I've got Glossy Box, I think, for another couple of months, but I might cancel that, and I might even cancel Rocker Box. So I might just be left with 3, which is Cohorted, because I love Cohorted, OK, which I love as well, and Toil, because I love Toil. It gives you full sizes for sort of women my age, the products that do suit me. But what I might do then is look for one-offs and do that, which I did think about doing last year and never sort of did it, never took the plunge to do that. I think it's a good way of doing it for me now. I've got a big sort of backup stock of things, and it's better off for me to see what's in the box and then decide whether or not to get it. I think that will work best for me. So that's probably what I'll do. And I might just, I don't know, maybe try something else, something a bit different. I don't know. I just have a feeling that 2024 is going to be full of interest and exploration, and, you know, let's do something a little bit different. That's what I fancy doing. Anyway, I want to send you lots of positivity and love, and I hope that you have the best year that you've had so far. I hope everything goes your way, and it's good. Well, it's good for all of us, for everyone. So take lots of care, take this positive energy, and I hope it works for you. See you very, very soon. Bye-bye.